Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin the homestand with the first of four between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Alex Meyer, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Upton waiting. Now the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Donaldson is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rangers leave 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Tyler Anderson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today. Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. 1 away. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to the right, scooped up on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Line hard toward right center. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Digging in now for the Yankees, Victor Rivera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Victor Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 7.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Yelich, base runner at first with 1 out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick on the run. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Into right field. That's a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Crawford is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3. Roger Cardenas, he'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So next to the plate for Texas, J.P. Crawford. And that's in there for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now is Adam Eaton. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. The average sits at 294, 11 home runs, and 42 runs batted in. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So with 1 out for him here, this obviously a big game as you check out the standings on your screen, and you can see their lead is just 1 game entering play here today. Too low, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Reddick hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got it.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in once again, Jonathan Stoke. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Upton stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Leading off the fourth for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Adrian Beltre.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center after it is eaten. He's there and records the first out.
First baseman number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Rivera. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And there's out number 2. In is Christian Yelich.
22. Christian.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. And that retires the side. 1. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Gaddis aboard here at first with nobody out. Ripped down the first base line. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. In now is Adam Eaton. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Jake Diekman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Didi Gregorius.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's 1 away.
Right fielder number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's 1 for 4. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Throw won't get him.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Justin Upton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Reddick stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the sixth.
Hernandez.
Hit in the air to right field. Scope ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Crawford takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The 2-out hit will bring Adrian Beltre to the plate now.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Stepping in now, Adrian Beltre. This will go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Victor Rivera. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
His past history with Jake Diekman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis now standing in. And now a pitch on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. To short. Bogarts has it. And there's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Roger Cardenas. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Score remains 2-2. Oliver Perez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Oliver Perez.
In is Christian Yelich. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Digging in now for the Yankees, Cole Calhoun. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third.